ko na record. Ayan. Hindi ko na record yung first part. Anyway. Sorry. May further discussions naman, don't worry. Okay. So balik tayo. O dito tayo sa sa example. O rewrite 3 raised to 0 equals 1 in logarithmic form. So 3, ang 3 natin ay base. Ayan, kung makikita niyo po. 3 is the base, 0 is the exponent, tapos 1 yung answer. Magiging ano siya? The logarithm of the answer, which is 1, to the base, yung base natin ay 3, equals 0. So, yan po yun siya. Naging ganyan. Okay. May question po. Ay, sorry. Class, naririnig ba ako? Clear ba?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Eto kasi nasa baba pala yung microphone ko kaya di marinig. Yan, anyway. So, yun. So, may question po. Okay. So, kung wala, sige, practice tayo ha. And then, I'll call someone to recite or to answer. Okay. So, let's practice. Ayan. O, sagutan na natin. Anyway, may answer din naman to sa dulo. Pero siguro, kuha lang tayo ng ilan. Okay. So, convert the following exponential equations in logarithmic form. So, let's have letter A. So, we have 5 raised to 4 is equal to 625. So, ano yung form niya? Magiging ano siya? Magiging logarithm of? Anyone from the class? Logarithm of?
625, sir.
Okay, logarithm of 625.
The base 5
With
raised
the
to 4.
base of 4.
With the base of 5
5 rather.
Raised to 4.
Okay, yung class ko ano yung?
equals 4.
Okay, sige, equals 4. Tama. Okay, this is correct. Okay, class ko ano yung base natin? 5. Ay, sorry. Dapat iba yung color. Okay. So, kung ano po class yung base natin sa ating exponential, dapat yun din yung base natin dun sa logarithm. Okay? So, tignan nyo class yung magiging order. Babalik ta rin nyo lang itong dalawa. Yun na yung order, di ba? So, we have logarithm of 625 to the base 5 equals 4. So, yun. Madali lang siya, di ba? Okay, siguro isa pa. Try natin yung number. Ito na, letter D. Letter D. Sige. So, ano yung answer? Logarithm of? Paano na yung answer? Sige, we have 10 raised to 3 equals 1 over 1,000. So, what would be the answer?
Sir, log of 1 over 1,000.
Okay.
With the
Log
base
of
of
1,000 to the base?
10.
Okay. To the base 10 equals?
Negative 3.
Okay, negative 3. So this is correct. Okay. So this is how we rewrite exponential equation in logarithmic form. Okay, the rest is bahala na kayo. Anyway, may answer key naman po yun sa pinakadulo katulad ng sinasabi ko kanina. Okay? So yan po. So let's proceed kasi medyo marami pa tayong i-discuss. Okay. Now po is babalik ta rin natin. So converting logarithmic equation in exponential form. So ayan po siya. Step 1, we have logarithm of the product to the base equals exponent. So the logarithm of 16 to the base 4 equals 2. So 4 is the base, 2 is the exponent, and 16 is the product. As an exponent, so base raised to exponent, so yun naman lagi, di ba? Equals the product. So 4, tignan nyo class yung naging itsura ha, yung 4 na base, naging base talaga din siya ng exponential function or equation. Tapos yung 2, yung answer, siya yung naging exponent. And yung product, itong nasa tabi ng log, siya po yung naging answer sa exponential. Okay. So, ito, example natin. Rewrite log of S is equal to R. So, class, okay. Sige, isa-isahin natin. Ano yung base? dito sa logarithm of x equals r, may base ba kayo nakikita?
Wala po.
Okay, wala. So kapag walang base, ano ang base?
10.
Okay.
10.
So as I said
Sir.
earlier, if walang base, meron po diyang base na parang technically, meron base yon which is 10. Okay? So tandaan yun ha. Kapag logarithm mo lang base, 10 yun agad siya. So now, kung kompleto na rin naman pala lahat, so meron tayong base, kompleto siya. So we have the base 10 raised to ano? Oh, ito yung answer pala. Sorry, dito rin pala. So 10 raised to r, kasi siya yung answer, equals kung ano yung nilolog natin. So kung ano yung nilolog natin, class, yun yung magiging answer. Parang ano lang, parang word lang talaga ng Filipino, di ba? Kung ano yung ina-apply natin ng logarithm, yun po lagi yung answer kapag exponential. So we have 10 raised to r equals s. So yan po siya. So ayan. So mukha namang madali, di ba? So let's practice. So dalawa lang ulit. Ayan. So, convert the following logarithmic equations in exponential form. Babalik ta rin naman natin. Sige, pili tayo. So, sige ito. Ito na lang, A saka C. Sige, sa A, we have logarithm of u equals v. Ayan po. So, ano na siya? Ano yung base natin? Sige nga pa natin siya isusulat as exponential form.
10 raised to v po
10
equals u.
equals u. Okay, that is correct. So, di ba may imaginary na 10 dito? Ayan. So, that's correct. So, we have 10 raised to v equals u. How about letter C? We have ln of x or ln x equals 4. So, ano na nga yung base kapag ln?
E, sir.
Po? E. Tama.
Po.
E po.
E, okay. Parang delay yung ano ko sagap ko. Okay, so E. So, si ln po is logarithm with a base E. Okay, pero ln na yung nilalagay natin. So, si ln of x or ln of x is equal or the same as logarithm of x with a base E. Tama? So, yan siya. Ngayon, sige, rewrite natin. Logarithm of E or logarithm of x rather with the base E is equal to 4. Now, rewrite this as exponential form. So we have E as a base. Ano sunod? Ano yung exponent
Raised to
natin?
4 po.
Okay.
Four. 4.
Okay, very good. That is E raised to 4 equals, of course, ano yung natira? X.
X.
E raised to 4 equals x. So question on rewriting exponential form to logarithmic form and vice versa. Di ba ang dali? Or do you have any question pala? Baka kasi may confusion or what? So do you have questions? Okay, so I assume that you have no questions for that topic that we have discussed earlier. Okay. So now class, tawag dito, let's proceed to ito. Siguro ano muna, not really solving muna logarithmic equations and inequalities, but discussing the preliminaries of logarithms. Okay. So we have basic properties here of logarithms. So we have, ayan. So let b and x be real numbers such that b is greater than 0, or let's say b is a positive number and that b should not equal to 1. Okay, so we have three properties. So logarithm of 1 with the base b or to the base b is equal to 0. So sabi, logarithm of 1 to the base b or with the base b is equal to 0. Saan to nanggaling? Kasi po, di ba, pag nire-write natin ito siya, magiging ano? B raised to 0 is equal to 1. And we all know that all numbers, all real numbers except 0 has what? has an answer of 1. Kapag any number maliban sa 0, i-erase natin ng 0, ang answer ay 1. Kaya pag nire-write natin itong exponential form na to logarithm, yan yung labas, yung number 1. The logarithm of 1 with the base b is equal to 0. What else? Number 2. Logarithm of b raised to x with the base b is equal to x. So, sa madaling sabi class, ika-cancel lang natin yung log b with the base b. Ano daw? So, log of b, log b with the base b. Pero tayo nagra-wrap. So, ayan siya. Cancel lang to. And then bring down x. Okay, bakit? O, sige, ganito yan siya, class. I-rewrite natin, ha? So, b, di ba? B. So, b raised to x. Tama, di ba? B base raised to x, yung answer, is equal to bx. O, equal. Tama. Di ba? Tapos pag nire-write natin to logarithmic form, yan yung itsura. Kaya naging property siya ng logarithm. Okay? So, the logarithm of b raised to x with the base b is equal to x. Well, di natin yung pwede i-argue, class, kasi property na nga siya. Ngayon, pinapakita ko lang kung paano naging ganyan yung property. Okay? Ayun. Mga tongue twister tong logarithm, ha? Okay. And then, number 3, kapag daw si x is greater than 0 or positive number, yung b raised to logarithm of x with the base b is equal to x. Okay? So, cancel po ito, class. Cancel ito, yan. Ano yung matitira? X. So, i-bring down natin siya. So, yan siya. Okay? So, yon. Now, mayroon na tayong properties. I-apply natin yung mga properties kasi maaring magamit natin siya sa ating solving inequalities and inequality and equations of logarithm. So, ayun. So, sige. Example number 1. Use the basic properties of logarithms to find the value of the following logarithmic expression. So, letter A, logarithm of 10. O, di ba walang logarithm? So, kung walang logarithm, ano yung base? Kung walang base, ano yung base? Kung logarithm lang. So, meron tayong 10 doon, di ba? So, katulad doon sa sinabi natin, ayan, apply natin yung property number 2. Ano ang exponent ni 10? Meron tayo dyang 1, di ba? So, cancel natin to kasi baka yung ibang gawin 0 eh. So, the answer is 1. Ayun nga logarithm of 10 is equal to 1. So, by the virtue of property number 2. Kasi class yung ibig sabihin pag na-cancel 0 na, mali. Okay? Remember that 10 here has what? Has an exponent of 1. Diba? Katapos dito may imaginary dito na 10. Dito may 1. So pag kinancel natin yan, ano yung matitira? May 1. Kaya 1 ang answer. How about letter B? 5 raised to logarithm of 5 raised to logarithm of 2 with a base 5. Since ang base natin dito sa logarithm sa taas ay 5 and 5 din ang base, cancel po yon. So ang may iwan na lang ay 2. Kaya 2 dito. By the virtue of property number 3. Okay. How about C? Logarithm of 49 to the base 7 is equal to 2. So, applyin natin ang property. That is property number 2. Bakit? Okay. The logarithm of 49 is, logarithm of 49 with the base 7 is 2. Kasi, bakit? Kasi po, ang 49 can be rewritten as 7 squared. Tama? Di ba ang 49 ay 7 squared? So, yon. Since 7 squared siya, pwede natin i-cancel yung logarithm of 7 with the base 7. At may maiiwan, 2. So, sir, possible pala na hindi pareho to. Pwedeng gamitin si property number 2. Yes. Kaya kung ganun man, hanapin niyo yung ano niya, base niya. Isulat niyo siya as exponent. So si 49 is 7 squared. So, yun. Na-apply natin ang property number 2. Tapos class, sa printed module nyo, na-typo lang ako, logarithm of 1 po yun. Okay? So, yun. So, logarithm of 1. Okay. So, ang logarithm of 1, of course, is 0 by property number 1. Okay. So, let's practice. O, ayan. Sige, ito na lang. Number 2. Okay. Logarithm of 64 with the base 4. Si 64 class, kung i-check nyo dun sa power table natin, 64 is 4 cube. Parang ano lang. Parang ano lang yung sinasahog, 4 cubes pa. Okay. So 4 cubes. Hindi siya yung pork ha. Iba yun. 4. 4 raised to 3 na lang. 4 raised to 3. Okay. So 4 raised to 3 with the base 4. 64, as I've said earlier, can be written as 4 raised to 3. Yan. So, pwede na i-cancel. So, ano maiiwan? 3. So, the answer is 3. Okay. Okay. May question po sa properties. Properties pa lang tayo. May loss pa tayo. May question? May gustong itanong? May gustong i-clear?
Wala na po.
Okay. Sige, proceed tayo ha. Okay. So, let's proceed to laws of logarithm. So we have 4 laws of logarithm. Hindi ko na i-discuss class yung isa kasi i-discuss ko na lang siya dun sa isa pang learning activity sheet. Pero i-discuss din natin today. Parang i-ano ko lang siya. Ilatag ko lang siya ng maayos para hindi tayo ma-confuse. Okay? So we have 4 laws of logarithm. 4 ba? Or 3 lang? Actually, we have... Tama ba? Ay, sorry. Ano ba? 4 ba? Wait lang. Ang last time kasi na chinek ko is 4. Pero parang 3 lang dapat. Sige, wait lang. So anyway, so we have loss of logarithm. And actually class, medyo confusing siya kasi yung operations po natin dito is, ayun, medyo nakakagulo. Okay. So yun nga, tatlo pala. Kasi yung isa pala ay properties. Okay. So we have laws of logarithm. So number 1, we have product rule. The log or the logarithm of the product is equal to the sum of the logarithm of the first base and logarithm of the second base. So anong ibig sabihin po niyan? Itong example natin. The logarithm of uv with the base b is equal to the logarithm of u with the base b plus logarithm of v with the base b. So, ayan. So, example. Kunwari, logarithm of 3x with the base 2. So, kung papahabain natin siya or i-rewrite natin siya using the product rule, paghihiwalay natin si 3x. So, meron tayong dalawang factors, 3 and x. So, we have logarithm of 3 to the base 2 plus logarithm of what? Of x with the base 2. And class, possible yan na humaba at humaba pa yan. Sige, gawa tayo ng mahaba kunwari. Let's take for example, the logarithm of, kunwari, PQRS to the base 3. So, paano siya i-rewrite? Medyo mahaba-haba ito. Logarithm of P with the base 3 plus logarithm of Q to the base 3 plus logarithm of R to the base 3 plus logarithm of S to the base 3. Dapat lahat ng product magiging plus pag gusto niyo paghiwalayin. And class, pwede natin siyang paliitin. Kung ang binigay class A is plus, ipag-add natin siya. Pwede natin siyang pagsamahin. Pagka-times naman natin. Pero wala ng log doon sa pagitan. Okay? So, kunwari, burahin ko na lang. Kunwari, sige, ano ba? Kunwari, logarithm of 2 with the base a plus logarithm of 3, 3 with the base a plus logarithm of x with the base a. So magiging ano siya? Logarithm of 2 times 3 times x. So that would be 6x with the base a. So ganun siya. Okay? Sige. May na ako magtanong ha. Kung may tanong, or may ako kaibigan ng time para magtanong. Tapusin ko lahat ng loss muna. Next, we have quotient rule. The logarithm of the quotient is equal to the difference of two logarithms. Ayan. So, dito po class, meron tayong logarithm of u over v with the base b is equal to the logarithm of u with the base b minus logarithm of v with the base b. Para siyang class yung sa exponent natin nakaraan, di ba? Kapag addition, multiplication. Kapag division, subtraction. Sige. Example. Kunwari, ano bang magandang example? Kunwari, logarithm of 1/2 with a base, with a base q. Ayan. So magiging ano siya? Magiging logarithm of 1 with the base q minus logarithm of 2 with the base q. Class dito class, importante po ang order. Kung sino yung nauna, siya dapat yung numerator. Kung sino yung nahuli, siya dapat yung denominator. Okay? Clear po ba? Kasi baka, kailangan ng order. So, kung sino yung nasa taas, siya yung mauna. Ganun naman, di ba? Anyway. So, yun. Yun po yung ating quotient rule. Ganun din kapag papaikliin natin. Halimbawa, logarithm of x with the base 2 minus logarithm of y with the base 2. Dapat class, pareho yung base para pagsamahin. Okay? Pag magkaiba yan, hindi yan pwede pagsamahin. So, ang logarithm of x with the base 2 minus logarithm of y with the base 2 natin is magiging ano? Logarithm of x over y with the base 2. So, yan po siya. Next is power rule. Ayan. Sa power rule, from the word itself, power. Ayan. Parang ano lang, networking. So, yan. Power rule. So, the logarithm of the power is equal to the power times the logarithm of the base. Ito mas madali. So, ang gagawin lang natin, kapag may exponent yung inilologarithm, yung logarithm natin, ibababa lang natin siya sa unahan para i-times. So, if we have logarithm of u raised to n with a base b, pwede siyang gawing n times logarithm of u with a base b. So, paano siya? So, magiging ano siya? Magiging, kunwari, logarithm of x squared with the base 3. So, magiging ano siya? Magiging 2 log, huwag kayo matulog, 2 log or 2 times log logarithm of x with a base 3. So, 2 log x with a base 3. Ganun siya. Kapag kunwari, logarithm of 49 with the base 2, kunwari, nire-write mo yung 49, di ba yung 49, 7 squared? So, kunwari, logarithm of 7 squared with the base 2, matod na sinabi ko kanina, yan. So, magiging ano siya? 2 na naman. 2 log 7 with the base 2. Class, pag may 2 dito class at dito 2, kapag ika-cancel class, hindi yun pwede ha. Walang property na ganon. So bawal i-cancel. Dapat ang ika-cancel lang yung dito sa yung 7. Kapag yung 7 naging 2, pwede i-cancel. Pero pag sa labas, iba. Hindi siya pwede i-cancel. Okay? So hindi pwede i-cancel yung 2 log 2. Okay? Yung 2 logarithm of 7 with the base 2, hindi pwede i-cancel yung 2 saka yung log with the base 2 doon. At 7 yung answer. Mali. Very wrong. Okay? So, yun po. Ngayon, class, sige. Since natapos na natin yung laws of logarithm, do you have any questions regarding the laws of logarithm before we proceed? So far, so good. Baka may gusto kayo i-clear. Okay. So assume ko ha na may nakinig or at walang tanong ha. Okay, anyway, as I've said earlier, we will not use or we will not include the change of base muna. So ayan. So ito, example number 2. Use the properties of logarithms to expand each expression in terms of the logarithms of the factors. Assume each factors are positive. So ayan. So as you can see class, ayan, logarithm of quantity a raised to 2 with a base b, ang mangyayari is una, paghihiwalayin ko si a squared and b. So plus. Nakita niyo yung naging transformation? 'Di ba? Ngayon, anong pwede pang galawin? Si 2, pwedeng ibaba. So, kaya naging 2 log a plus log b. Okay. So next, ganito din. Ln of quantity x times x minus 6. Yan siya. So paghiwalayin natin si x and x minus 6, ln of x plus kasi times ang pagitan, ln times or ln of x minus 6. Ito class, pwede ba galawin? No. Kasi po, nasa loob yan siya ng ln. Saka wala tayong property na pwede siyang galawin. Okay? Maliban na lang kung may ln dito, pwede siyang pagsamahin, pero wala. 'Di ba? Saka nasa loob siya ng parenthesis. Ibig sabihin, yan po ay kasama ng x dun sa ln. Ln of x minus 6 yan siya buo. Okay? Oh my God, brown out. Ay, wait lang. Brown out ba? Class, naririnig pa rin naman ako, di ba? Ayan. Ayan. Hello, naririnig ako? Sorry, nag-brown out dito sa school. Ayan. So, ayan, ulit. Naririnig ako?
Yes po.
Okay. Nawala ako, di ba? Ay, okay, sige. Parang sakto naman yung pagkaputol. Parang wala naman ako, di bang na naputol na discussion. I mean, nag-explain ako, di ba? Hindi naman naputol. So, yun. Sorry. Okay. Wait lang ha. Ayusin ko lang yung phone ko. Parang nakikiconnect ata ako kay Ma'am Ellen. Hindi niya alam. Wait. Anyway, ayan. So, okay na. Kainis, but brown out. Anyway, ayun. So, eto class, ayan po siya. So, all you have to do is to apply those, what's this? Apply the properties and so. So, sige, explain ko na lang yung sa C. Ayan. Yung C natin class, ayan, logarithm of 3 over x raised to 3 with the base 3. Ang daming 3, di ba? Sino ba kasing gumawa nito? Kinopy-paste ko lang to doon sa class. Okay. So, ang gagawin natin is, since nasa labas ng parenthesis si 3, siya yung una nating ilalabas. So, anong gagawin? Ililipat doon sa unahan. Kaya naging 3 log 3 over x or 3 log of 3 over x with the base 3. Ngayon, paghiwalayin si 3 and x. So, ayan na yung class, clue, 3 minus x. Diba? 3 minus x. So, subtraction kasi division. So, we have 3. Buo yun class, kaya ipa-parenthesis natin. Diba? So, 3 times logarithm of 3 with the base 3 minus logarithm of x with the base 3. Ngayon, class, ba't naging 1? Ito, kasi ba't naging 1? Kasi 'di ba, logarithm of 3 with the base 3 pwedeng i-cancel. Kasi si 1, may imaginary 1 dito na exponent, plus hindi 0 ulitin ko. 1. Ayan. So may 1 dito, 'di ba? May exponent si 3 na 1, so 1. 1 minus logarithm of x with the base 3 and then distribute. So, si logarithm of 3 over x raised to 3 with the base 3 is magiging 3 minus 3 logarithm of x with the base 3. So, pahirap na tayo ng pahirap, no? Anyway. Ayun. So, yun din. So, example number 3, use the properties of logarithm to condense. Kanina pala ito i-expand natin siya. Dito i-condense natin. So, ayan class, nandiyan na rin naman yung solution and the answer and all. So, try to try to study na lang. And if you have question, ayan, tanong na lang. Okay? O, sige, papiyawin lang natin siya. Now, okay, we will proceed. Proceed muna tayo sa isang class kasi yan, ito importante to. Though hindi lang in order yung pagkaka-label ko class, pero at least i-discuss ko siya in a way that we all benefited the most, okay? So yan. So common logarithms and anti-logarithms. So ayan po class. Bakit importante i-discuss ito? Kasi we can able to, to distinguish the different logarithms and apply the proper properties and laws using the given logarithm. So we have the common logarithm. So common logarithm, as I said a while ago, has the base 10. So common logarithms are also called base 10 logarithms. And it's actually most widely used logarithm. Why? Because it's universal. And we all know that the universal number system that we used is 10. Okay, ito. To give you a trivia, how many digits do we have in our numbers? Diba? Meron tayong tinatawag na Hindu-Arabic numbers. Hindu-Arabic numbers. So, Hindu-Arabic numbers is actually, ito po yung mga numbers na ginagamit natin ngayon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Yan yung mga Hindu numbers. Kasi itong mga symbols na to is rooted sa Hindu and ang Arabic doon is 0. Ginagamit, class, we consider 0 as a number because, di ba, it represents nothing. So, kapag wala, 0 siya, kaya siya number. We can quantify 0, di ba? Ayun. And then that 0 is a place number. Kasi after 9, dalawa na yung digit, 1. Di ba? Natapos natin yung isang cycle ng 1 digit, kaya lalagyan natin ng 0. Ibig sabihin, we will start another counting na naman from 10. So, ganun siya. Kaya siya tinawag na Hindu-Arabic numbers. And kaya siya tinawag na decimal kasi kapag natapos na ang sets of 10, another sets of 10 na naman. What do I mean is kapag natapos ko yung 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, yung pang 10, dalawang digit na, di ba? Tapos kapag inulit ko na naman ng 10 na 10, so meron na tayong 100. Pag after ng 99, nakabuo na tayo ng sets of 10 of 10, 100 na. Tapos pag nakabuo ulit tayo ng sets of 10 of 10 of 10, 1,000 na, di ba? So ganon. So anyway, ang gulo, di ba? Pero ganon yung numbers. Maintindihan mo lang siya kapag yon nandun ka na sa core. Anyway, trivia lang din naman. So, ayun po siya. Kaya base of 10, si common logarithm. Kaya siya tinawag na common. Kasi nga, ang usually ginagamit natin is 10. Diba? So, a logarithm to the base 10 is also known as the common logarithm or the Briggshian logarithm. Siguro in honor pala. So, in honor of Briggs. I don't know Briggs. So, sige, assignment nyo yan kung bakit tinawag na Briggshian logarithm. Yon. So, ayun no, a logarithm to the base 10 is also known as the common logarithm or the Briggshian logarithm. So, marami siyang gamit. So, pwede sa magnitude, Richter scale magnitude, di ba? If you have learned that in your, junior high school science, sound intensity, decibels, pH levels, ayan, yung ginagamit niyo minsan sa, SIP, di ba? Yung sukat-sukat ng lupa, kung may, dun, kung acidic ba or alkaline or basic ba yung inyong lupa or so. Yon. So, ginagamit po natin siya doon. And in our problem solving, you will encounter these kinds of problems. So, class, ang application ng logarithmic natin is more of a science. So, para tayo nag-physics or nagsa-science kapag doon na tayo sa problem solving ng logarithm. Okay, proceed na tayo. By the way, ang daming nawala, no? Kasi brownout sa inyo. Yung mga taga Santa Monica, hello. So, kapit lang. Ayun. So, ayan, proceed tayo. Common logarithm. So, the common logarithm of a number n is equal to the sum of the characteristics of n and its mantisa. Therefore, logarithm of n is equal to characteristic plus mantisa. Sir, ano po itong characteristic and mantisa? Okay, so gawin natin ganito. Logarithm of n. Kunwari, n is any number. Ngayon, class, ang una natin gagawin is to find its scientific notation. Di ba marunong na kayo mag-scientific notation? Ayun. O, gawa kayo ng scientific notation ngayon. So, try to find the scientific notation of the given number first. Ngayon po, isa-substitute natin siya doon sa n. Okay? Mamaya gagawin natin, don't worry. So, ayan. Substitute natin siya doon sa n. Wait lang, para makita niyo zoom natin. Ayan. Now, when we substitute the scientific notation from n, we will apply the laws. Okay? First one, anong ginawa dito, class? Yung n natin ginawang scientific notation. Next is, bakit naging plus? Pinaghiwalay. By the virtue of the product of logarithms. Tama, di ba? Product of logarithms. So, si logarithm of 10 raised to c times n magiging logarithm of 10 raised to c plus logarithm of n. Now, apply the power of logarithm. Si c, ililipat na natin sa baba. So, we have c log of 10 plus log of m. Ngayon, class, logarithm of 10, ano nga yung base? 10. So, cancel. May exponent si 10 na 1. So, we have c raised to 1. C times 1. C1. Parang ano lang chicken joy to ng Jollibee. So, ganon. So, C times 1. Bakit 1? Cancel. Plus logarithm of m. Okay? Log of m. Tapos, C times 1 is C. C plus log of m. Yung C natin dito, class, is what do we call the characteristic, and the value of log m, or yung buong log m na to, is what do we call the mantisa. Okay? So, yun na yung characteristic and yun na yung pala yung mantisa. Okay? So, yun pala yun. Okay. Sige, try natin. So, I have here examples. So, ayan. Okay. Anyway, sige yun. So, we have 32 equals, 32. 3.2, sorry. Hindi ko nakita yung period, labo na naman ako. Okay, sige, number 1 tayo. Logarithm of 3.2. Common logarithms to, class, kaya wala tayong makikitang base. Base 10 to siya. So, 3.2. Hanapin first yung scientific notation. Ano yung scientific notation ni 3.2? So, dapat isusulat natin siya as the number times the power of 10. So, since 3.2 lang siya, ano ang power ng 10 na, dahil di nga siya multiple of 10, gagawin natin siyang 10 raised to 0. Sige class, bakit 10 raised to 0 dito? Anyone from the class who would like to tell me why is it 10 raised to 0? Sige nga, bakit 10 raised to 0? Ano ba ang value ng 10 raised to 0? Sige.
1 po.
Okay, very good. 1. Nilagay lang natin na 10 raised to 0 para mapakita natin na saan napunta yung 10. So kapag class, nasa ones, di ba itong 3.2 nasa ones digit na siya. And actually class, we are not required or is it not necessary to rewrite this as exponential, to rewrite 3.2 as scientific notation. That is why we need to what? To write 10 raised to 0. Kapag nasa ones digit pala, pwede natin siyang isulat as 10 raised to 0. So yun lagi ha. Okay. So now, class, may naka-open pa na cam sa inyo? Parang wala naman, di ba? So ano lang, off nyo na lang commute para makasave kayo ng data. Ayan. Para yung upload niya, hindi na mag-agaw dun sa download. Okay? So yun. Anyway, so yun siya. Balik tayo. Substitute natin si 3.2. Kaya mayroon tayong logarithm of 3.2 times 10 raised to 0. And then apply the product of logarithm. So pag hihiwalayin natin si 3.2 and 10, so magiging logarithm of 3.2 plus logarithm of 10 raised to 0 siya. So magiging, ayan. And then ibababa natin si 0. So magiging logarithm of 3.2 plus 0 times logarithm of 10. Actually, class, ito, pag minultiply natin itong 0 times logarithm of 10, 0 na yan siya agad. Pero para mapakita ko sa inyo, sige, ang logarithm of 10, with the base 10 natin is 1. Wala kasing exponent, di ba? So 1. So times 0, 0. Ngayon, class, it's your job to simplify logarithm of 3.2. So sa calculator nyo po, type nyo log of 3.2. Kapag wala kayong makitang log dyan at nagre-require siya ng base, lagyan nyo siya ng base. Ano yung base? Ano yung base kapag walang base na nakalagay?
10.
10. Very good. So 10. So yan po. Ngayon, i-simplify po ang ating logarithm of 10. Logarithm of 3.2 with the base 10 sa calculator, it will give us 0.5051. So yun siya. Ngayon, 0.5051 plus 0, yun po ang answer natin. So, the logarithm of 3.2 is equal to 0.5051. So dito po, yung whole number is the characteristic and the decimal is the mantisa. So ano ang characteristic? That is 0. Ano ang mantisa? Yun po yung 0.5051. Saan ang galing yung 0.5051? Sa logarithm of 3.2. Ibig sabihin, kapag ones digit lang yung ating hinahanapan na logarithm, wala po siyang characteristic. Kasi hindi siya umabot sa power of 10. Ganun po. Anyway, hindi class, paki-inform na lang po yung mga classmate yung na taga Santa Monica na it's okay to leave the class kasi it's brown out. Anyway, hindi natin yun expect, diba? So, tsaka, ayun, nagsabi naman sila, kahit di na kayo magsabi, alam ko rin naman na brown out. Kasi dito rin sa school. At kailan kayo babalik? Sabotahe to si Paleko. Ayan. Yun po siya. Question. Sige, question muna, class. Ilan na lang ba kayo? O, 20 pa rin naman. Madami pa. Anyway, class, this class is pre-recorded. Our discussion is pre-recorded. So, hindi, recorded. Di siya pre-recorded. Kasi kung pre-record, kanina ko pa na-record. So, recorded to siya, class. So, kung ano man po yung sinasabi ko dito, mapapanood nyo pa rin naman sa YouTube. Pero still, at 10 class, iba pa rin syempre yung you know, yung real time, yung screen to screen kasi you may impose question. At saka para may kausap ako. Diba? So, yun. So, may question. Okay, so wala. Okay. Next. Okay, number 2. So, 425. Write a scientific notation. So, we have 4.25 times 10 raised to 2. Ay, class, by the way, nga no, hindi ko na-explain yung scientific notation. Pero class, I assume na marunong kayo. So, anong gagawin? Kapag may number tayo, class, all we have to do is to rewrite that na ang decimal point natin is katabi ng ones place. Tama, di ba? So, magiging 4.25 siya times, kunwari dito, 4.25. Ilagay niyo po yung decimal place sa dulo kapag wala siyang decimal place. Ngayon, i-move niyo siya na nasa right niya, nasa left niya yung ones digit. So, lipat natin dito. So, 4.25. Ilan steps yung ginawa niya pa right? Ay, left pala, sorry. Pa left, 2. So, kaya,
2, sir.
yan, kaya siya 10 raised to 2. Tama. Dapat marunong kayo mag-scientific notation, ha? Ayan, mahirapan kayo. So, yun. Proceed na tayo. So, ipalitan natin si 425 ng, dapat ano na dito, 425. So, palitan natin si logarithm of 425 ng logarithm of 4.25 times 10 raised to 2. Okay? Ngayon, ayan. So, paghiwalayin natin, magiging logarithm of 4.25 plus logarithm of 10 raised to 2 by the virtue of product rule. Pag product kasi yung pagitan ng dalawang numbers, magiging plus yan. 'Di ba? Pero may log na yung isa. Share na sila ng log. Hinati yung log. Next, ibaba si 2. So magiging logarithm of 4.25 plus 2 times logarithm of 10. So ano ang value ng logarithm of 10? 1. So ano ang value ng logarithm of 4.25? Paki-calcu, that would be 0.6284. Approximately, round that to the nearest 4-digit number. Plus 2, and then add lang natin si 2, so we have 2.6284. Paano malalaman si Mantisa? Si Mantisa po yung decimal part. So we have, hindi ko napalitan. Erase. So ano yung value? 0.6284. Yun po yung ating Mantisa. Saan ang galing? Sa logarithm of 4.25. What is the characteristic? Yung whole number. And what is the whole number? 2. So, yun po. Sige, tapusin ko na lang to class yung next example and then, ang tawag dito, bago kayo pwede mag-ask ng question na lang siguro para isahang tanong na lang doon sa part na paghahanap ng logarithm. Okay. So we have 0. Ayun, may kuryente na, finally. Wait lang ha, class ha. Lipat lang ako ng wifi. Ayaw niya detect. Sige, later na lang. Okay. So we have, logarithm of 0.0611. Alright? The scientific notation, that would be 6.11 times 10 raised to negative 2. Bakit negative 2? May decimal place dito, di ba? Ilipat nyo na dapat nasa left niya yung ones digit. So, dito. So, 6.11 nga. Ilang steps? Negative 2. Since pa-right ang takbo, kaya negative 2. Kaya 10 raised to negative 2. Okay? So, yan po. So, i-rewrite natin si 0.0611 magiging logarithm of 6.11 times 10 raised to negative 2. Paghiwalayin, so magiging plus. So, we have logarithm of 6.11 plus logarithm of 10 raised to negative 2. Ibaba natin si negative 2, magiging ano siya? Ay, ito na. Magiging logarithm of 6.11 plus negative 2 times logarithm of 10. So, magiging negative. So, logarithm of 6.11 minus 2 log 10. 2 log 10. So, cancel natin si log of 10, magiging 1. So, log 6.11 minus 2. So, ilan yung value ng 6.11? Magiging 0.7860. Actually, class, hindi tayo pwedeng magkaroon ng negative na mantisa and characteristic. Pero in this case, pwede naman siguro. Kasi ang hirap kung aayusin pa natin yung form, di ba? So, pero kino-consider na to kasi sa calculator, di naman choosy. Yan na din agad, di ba? Sige, question. What is the mantisa? Sige, ano yung mantisa dito?
0.2140, sir.
Okay, that would be
0.214.
0.2140. Okay, that's correct. How about, ay sorry, mantisa. Ba't nasulat ko sa baba? Sige, rewrite natin. Okay, the mantisa, ulitin ko lang. The mantisa would be 0.2140. How about the characteristic?
-1, sir.
Okay, that would be -1. Okay, so that's correct. Okay, sige, question.
Sir,
Yes, this.
hindi po negative yung mantisa sa number 3 po.
Yeah, kasi actually hindi tayo pwede magkaroon ng negative na mantisa. So anong gagawin natin is to put the negative doon sa ating characteristic.
Okay po, sir. Thank you po.
Okay. Ay, wait lang. Would be that possible pala? Yeah. Sorry class. Wait lang ha. Ulitin ko. Hindi tayo dito pwede mag-base. Okay. Mali. Thank you. Pero buti na lang may nagtanong. Kasi that, that clarifies me, ayan, na himasmasan ako, charot. Na, katulad sinabi ko, bawal tayo magkaroon ng negative na mantisa. So, hindi tayo dito, class, kukuha ng mantisa sa final answer, kundi doon sa pinanggalingan niya. So, saan ang galing yung negative 1.2140? Dito sa, dito sa 0.7860 minus 2. So, yan yung kukunin natin ngayon. So, ano ang mantisa? That would be 0.7860. What is the characteristic? That would be negative 2. Pero ang answer is negative 1.2140. Nakuha ako? Nag-o-occur lang to class usually kapag negative yung final answer. Kasi remember, di ba, dapat ang mantisa natin is log of m. O ano ang log of m natin? Ano yung log of 6.11 natin? That would be 0.7860. Ano yung characteristic natin? Di ba ang characteristic natin yung power ng 10, di ba? So originally, yun yung negative 2. So that would be the characteristic. So yun siya. So nakuha po ako. So hindi negative 1 saka hindi 0.2140. Anyway, yun kasi naging conclusion natin doon sa mga positive. Tama? Pero kapag meron tayong negative answer, anyway, so yun siya. At least we learn. O, diba? Sige, question pa. Nakuha ako, class? May question? Sige. Wala? Quiz, charot. Wala pa. Wag muna. Sige. Nakabalik na ba yung pero hindi pa nagbalik yung iba. Sige, isip mo na kayo ng tanong habang lilipat ako ng network, ha? Ayan, okay. May tanong na? Wala pa rin. So, ibig sabihin, okay na tayo dun, ha? Okay. So, let's practice, class. Okay, kayo nang bahala kung paano nyo hanapin yung common logarithm using these steps. Actually, class, pwede nyo naman idiretso sa calculator. Si sir talaga, pwede naman ito idiretso sa calculator. Pero yun nga, before we know the shorter method, dapat we know how to do it the long way, di ba? Paano natin malalaman na shortcut pala yun kung di natin dinaanan yung mahaba na daan? Tama? Okay. So, yun. Kung ano kayo, kung may free phone kayo diyan na I mean yung ano, kung naka-laptop kayo tapos meron kayong PC, pa-chat naman yung classmate niyo na may kuryente na dito sa school, baka sa kanila meron lang. So ayun. Anyway, kung hindi pa naman sila makapasok, bala sila diyan. Okay lang din naman. So yun po. So as I'm saying, ayun, paano natin nga malalaman na ang isang daan ay shortcut kung di pa tayo nakadaan sa mahaba na daan, di ba? Kasi di ba, ay shortcut pala dito kasi di ba nung dumaan kami doon ang haba-haba. Pero nung dumaan kami dito sa isa shortcut, mas maikli. So, yun. So, we need to experience first the long method before we have the shortcut. Okay? Pwede to siya i-calculate. Yeah, bibigay kayo instantly. Pero of course, may i-flex kayo na kaya kung maganap ng malaking logarithms kahit maliit lang yung kunin ko, 'di ba? Mga ganon. So anyway, 'yun siya. So use number 1, you may use the long way. Okay, baka may margin of errors lang sa keto correction, pero kapag malapit naman yung sagot niyo doon, laban na 'yon. Okay, sorry. Next, we have what do we call the anti-logarithms. 'Di ba? So kung sa gamot, since you're STEM related, and some of you will proceed to medicine, if we have antipyretic, 'di ba? Kapag sinabing antipyretic, panglagnat, 'di ba? Kasi antipyretic, kasi pyretic means thermal, 'di ba? Ano pa? Anti-inflammatory, ba? Anti-inflammatory, ibig sabihin anti-pamamaga. Ano pa ba? Meron ako narinig na kayo, ano yun yung pampurga? Narinig ko last time. Anti-helmet ba yun? And so, basta yun. Basta when we hear the word anti, it's against or pangontra. So, in logarithms, we also have anti-logarithms or anti-logarithms. So, anti-logarithms are basically the inverse of logarithms. So, anti-logarithms of a number. An anti-logarithm, abbreviated as antilog, diba? But yung log may anti. Of a logarithm of a number is equal to the number n. So kapag meron tayong antilog, log n equals n. Cancel nyo lang yung dalawang log. So n na lang yung matitira. So anti-logarithms are inverse of common logarithms. Hence, anti-logarithms were just using n as the power of 10. So to find the anti-logarithm of a number, erase nyo lang yung number na yon as exponent ng 10. So if we have ito, examples. If we have antilog of 0.5051, therefore, it is equivalent to 10 raised to 0.5051. So that gives us 3.1996 or 3.2. Okay. What else? Number 2, we have antilog of 2.6284. That would be 10 raised to 2.6284. So we have the answer, kahit i-calculate na lang, that would be 425.0108 or 4.25. How about number 3? Erase natin yung answer sa 10, in 10. So 10 raised to negative 1.2140. That would be 0.061. May 9 to nakasunod eh. 0.06109 or 0.0611. So may question. Are the numbers familiar? Familiar ba yung mga number na kinuha natin? Yes. Bakit? Kasi class, yan po yung mga examples na ginamit ko sa example number 2. Ay, number 1. Number 1 ba? Number 1. O, ayan. 'Di ba? 3.2, 50, 51. 425, 2.6, 284. 0.0611, negative 121, negative 1.2140. So yan siya. Ibig sabihin, pwede nating i-check yung answer natin. Sana yun? Using antilog. Ayun. So yun siya. Madali lang class, diba? I-erase lang natin yung itong number to 10. So 10 raised to kung ano man yung binigay ni antilog doon. Okay? So kung meron tayong antilog n, para mahanap yung value, that would be 10 raised to n. Okay? So yan lang siya. O ayan o. Hint. To find the anti-logarithm of a number, simply raise the number to 10 and evaluate. So meron tayong let's practice dyan. So itong mga number na to, gawin yung exponent ng 10 and that would be the answer. Okay? So yun po siya. Next. Change of base theorem. So the change of base theorem is a very useful formula in solving exponential equation, especially when it is necessary to change the base of a logarithm. So ayan po siya. Ano mangyayari? So kapag meron tayong logarithm of x with a base b, pwede siyang gawing logarithm of x. Ano yung ito muna? X with the base a over logarithm ng base with the base a. Dapat pareho yung base nila. Okay? Tapos si x sa taas, yung base na sa baba. So the easiest way to use change of base theorem is to use the common logarithm. Ano ibig sabihin nun? Mas madaling gamitin si common logarithm kasi class, madali na siya i-type sa calculator. And actually may table para dito. Pero dahil nga it's virtual, wala naman kayong book at wala kayong table, so pwede niyo naman i-calculate. So halimbawa, use the change of base to evaluate the following. Let's take for example, logarithm of 3 with the base 2. So yung logarithm of 3 with the base 7 over logarithm of 2 with the base 7, yun yung magiging answer ng logarithm of 3 with the base 2. Okay, tignan nyo class. Ano yung base dito? 7. Ano yung answer? 1.5850. Ano yung base dito? 10. Ano yung answer? 1.5850. Pareho lang. Kaya I suggest na you use common logarithm. Ano ang base pag common logarithm na nga? Review tayo.
10.
10, sir.
And very good. So, mas madaling gamitin. So, kapag pinapahanap sa inyo yung logarithm na hindi common logarithm, kunwari logarithm of 17 with a base 9, pwede nyo gawing logarithm of 17 over logarithm of 9. At makukuha nyo na yung value ng logarithm. Kasi class, may mga calculator na walang logarithm, na pwede i-edit yung logarithm. And I have one. Yung sinauna kong yung una kong calculator. Wala po yung base 10. Wala po yung base na any number, base 10 lang. Kaya kung walang base 10 yung calculator ninyo, pwede nyo gamitin yung change your base theorem to find yung logarithm na hindi 10 yung base. Okay? Ay, dito, log din dito. May na-typo. Ayan. So, ganun din dito, class. Logarithm of 11 with a base 5. O, ayan na po siya. Diba? O, yun yung answer. 5.8 ata dito. Typo na naman ako. 4.8 pala to. 4.899. Sorry. Wait lang, ayusin natin. Baka ma-shook kayo, diba? Bakit iba yung sagot ni sir? Sorry. So, ang answer dito is, ano nga answer? That would be yung nasa taas, which is 1.4899. Ayan. So, ayun nga, katulad na sinabi ko, ito na yung gamitin nyo. Yung walang base or base of 10 or common logarithm. So, use common logarithm to evaluate the following. So, you have logarithm of 21 with a base 9, magiging logarithm of 21 over logarithm of 9. And so on. Okay? Ngayon, class, nakalimutan ko kasi magsabi sa inyo na you need to have scientific calculator. Pero if you can use your phone, okay lang din. Basta may logarithm. Okay? So, yun siya. Madali lang yung change of base, di ba? So, question. Sige, reiterate ko lang. Katulad ng sinabi ko, class, pwedeng gumamit ng kahit anong base. Kung anong trip nyo, kung 1 million pa yun yung i-base nyo, basta pareho, okay lang. Pero the easiest way, as I've said earlier, and the most convenient way is to use common logarithm kapag mag-change of base theorem tayo. Okay? Mas madali kasi yung katulad ng sinabi ko, yung ibang calculator, walang function na pwedeng palitan yung base aside from 10. So, yan po siya. Question. Okay, wala. Wala. Okay. Next po, ayan. Second to the last topic na to ngayong araw. Sorry kung loaded kayo today ha, kasi nga, ayun. Anyway, kung may gusto man kayong balikan, recorded naman ito, balikan na lang natin, okay? So, natural logarithms. So, ito na yung base E na kinikwento ko kanina. Base E logarithms are called natural logarithms or Naperian logarithms. This is to honor its inventor, John Napier. Ginagamit yung base E kasi ang base E is Euler's number. This is read as Euler's. Yan. Di ko rin alam kung bakit Euler's. Euler nga basa ko dyan dati. Euler pala. Euler's number. It is approximately equal to 2.7182818. So katulad ng pi, irrational din siya. So yan, letter E. May value ang E, 2.7182818. Or pwede ring 4 decimal places lang. Okay? The natural logarithm of the number n is denoted by ln. Or ayan nga, read as ln. Ano parang si Ma'am Ellen. ln. Pag ln stands for natural logarithm. Or ln. Pwedeng ln. So mas maganda na lang na ln. Di ba? Nag-reset kayo dyan, narinig ni Ma'am. Pinag-uusapan niyo pala si Ma'am. Charot. Pero mas maganda kung ln kasi mas maikli, di ba? So, ln of n. Bahala kayo kung saan kayo nadadalian. So, si ln, yan, si y is equal to ln x is equal to, or is, equal to y is equal to logarithm of x with a base e. Pag nire-write natin ito as exponent, magiging x is equal to e raised to y siya. So, inverse pa rin talaga ni logarithm si exponential. Ayan siya. Properties of logarithms, we have two. Actually, kakambal nito nung kanina. Okay? E raised to ln x is equal to x. Bakit? I-rewrite ko class ha. E log e x. Diba? O cancel. Ano natira? X. Ganon din dito sa number 2. Log e raised to x equals x. Cancel to. Baba si x, di ba? So, yan siya. E raised to ln x equals x. Ln e raised to x is equal to x. O, ito, to give you examples, yan nga. O. E raised to ln 10 or ln 10 is equal to 10. Ln of e raised to x squared plus 2 is equal to x squared plus 2. Kasi cancel na ito. Saka ito. Ito, class. Meron tayong, using common logarithm, ayan, pwede natin hanapin yung ln ng any number. Ln n is equal to logarithm of n over 0.4343. Paano natin na-derive yan? Ito, hindi ko na-explain masyado, class, pero sure ako na ang 0.4343 ay nanggaling saan? nanggaling sa log E. So the value of log E, which is approximately 0.4343, is called the modulus of common logarithm. Hindi ko sure kung saan ba't importante na pangalanan siya. Pero ginagamit natin siya, or ginagamit natin tong buo na to find the what? To find the value of ln using common logarithm. Okay? Pwede na natin gamitin yung change of base theorem to arrive with that. So ln of n is equal to log n over log e. Ano ang log e? I-type sa calculator ninyo. The value of log e is equal to 0.4343. Kaya ln n is equal to the ln n is equal to log n over 0.4343. Ayun nga. Using log n over 0.4343 equals ln n, we can evaluate the natural logarithm of the number using common logarithms. Ayan, let's practice. Use the common logarithm to evaluate the following. So if we have ln 2, that is equal to logarithm of 2 over 0.4343. O, ganun din yung gagawin nyo sa iba class. O, bahala na kayo kung paano yung sagutan. O, use your calculator. So, at the end of this, we have the answer keys. Ayan. O, check nyo na lang yung answer ninyo. Okay. Do you have question regarding our natural logarithm? May tanong, class? Wala?
Sir, pwede po pa zoom ulit po.
Ay, okay. Sa natural logarithm?
Opo.
Okay. Saan banda? Wait lang. Ito, dito. Ay, sorry. Dito talaga. Ayan.
Ayan po.
Ayan. So, wait lang. Sige, hanapin natin yung value, ha? So, ayan. Si ln 2 is equal to logarithm of 2 over 0.4343. Now, sige, i-calculator ko, ha? Di nyo kasi makita yung pagkakalculate ko, eh. Anyway, ang logarithm of 2 is equal to round off ko na lang, ha? 3010 over 0.4343. So 0.3010 divided by 0.4343, that is equal to 0.6931 or approximately 0.6931. So ang value ng ln 2 natin is equal to 0.6931. Same process din po yung gagawin natin sa other law natin. Okay? Sa iba nating natural logarithm. So sige, question. Wala po. Okay. O, sige. Kung wala, sige, balik na tayo doon sa isa. Ayan, sige. Discuss ito ka sa one-to-one property is also known as, kasi mali yung term na nilagay ni ma'am dito eh. This is yung, ano yung kapangalan niya yung sa exponential. We have the property, yun. Property of equality or, naalala nyo? Or inequality for logarithmic function or logarithmic inequality. Sige, logarithmic function na lang para general. Logarithmic, pahabain ko na nga lang, function. So yan po yun. Siya, kapag nilagyan mo ng log yung kabila, lagyan mo rin ng log yung kabila. Or kapag tinanggalan mo ng log yung kabila, tanggalin mo rin yung kabila. So yan lang yung property na gusto niyang ipahiwatig. Katulad na karaan, di ba? Kung pareho ng base, tanggalin mo yung base. Ganon. Ito na, sige. So find the value of x. Ito yung ano natin kasi, ito yung goal natin. We need to what? To solve. Okay? Solving solve logarithmic equations and inequality. So solve. Let's have A. So logarithm of 9x with a base 3 is equal to logarithm of 36 with a base 3. So, since parehong may log 3, by the virtue of one-to-one property, pwedeng tanggalin si log 3. Ano yung naiwan, class? Ito yung tatanggalin, no? Ano yung naiwan? 9x equals 36. And then divide both sides by 9. The answer is x is equal to 4. Ngayon po, i-check mo doon kung tama rin. So, kung tama, guys, wait lang ha. Ba't kaya nawala? Ano ba yun? Naputol ako? Sige, ulitin ko na lang. Bastos. Okay. So, cancel ulit, di ba? Kasi nga, we have one-to-one property or the, ano yan? The property of equality for logarithmic function. So, cancel. Now, we have 9x equals 36. Divide both sides by 9. The answer is 4. Okay. Kung gusto niyo i-check, i-substitute niyo doon kung tama. So, meron din tayo dito. Logarithm of 5 times, ayan, logarithm of 5, tawag dito? So, mali. Logarithm of 2x plus 1 with the base 5 is equal to 1. Now, ito, ang gagawin natin, kapag walang logarithm sa kabila, anong gagawin natin? I-rewrite natin siya. O ano yung base? 5. Diba? Bakit 1 dito? Dapat 5. Parang mali yung equation ni ma'am. Anyway, sige class, ayusin natin. Kasi ito class, inayos ko lang sa dating class eh. So ang author, di ko nilagay yung author. So logarithm of 2x plus 1 equals 1. Ano yung base? 5. Okay, rewrite natin. So ano yung base class? 5, di ba? 5 raised to ilan? Ito yung equation natin. Logarithm of 2x plus 1 with the base 5 equals 1. Gagawin nating exponential. So si 5 yung base natin. Tama? Raised to, yung answer natin, yun yung 1. Nakuha ako? Equals, yung itong gitna, yan yung answer, which is 2x plus 1 yung buo. Nakuha ako, class? Okay. Clear din ba ako? Burahin ko to kasi mali. Pag nakita to ng ibang school. Okay, anyway. Ay class clear ba ako? Kasi parang hindi parang choppy yung narinig ko kanina. Sige daw, may
Clear po, sir.
ay, clear naman. Sige, maganda yung saga. Okay. So, nakuha ako na 5 raised to 1 is equal to 2x plus 1. Diba? Sige, lagay ko dito na lang. So, i-rewrite na daw natin siya into exponential form. 5 raised to 1 is equal to 2x plus 1. 5 is the base, ano yung flower base? So, 5 is the base. So, ang exponent natin is yung dito, 1. Lalaktawan natin gitna, di ba? Equals 2x plus 1. So, ayan siya. Okay na. Now, simplify. What is 5 raised to 1? 5 raised to 1 is equal to what?
5.
5 din. Okay, so 5, 2x plus 1. Lipat natin si 1. 5 minus 1 equals 2x. And then, simplify further. 4 is equal to 2x. O, divide both sides by 2. 4 divide 2. Ilan? X is equal to 2.
2.
Ayan. So, this is the answer. O, check nyo na lang sa tawag dito. Check nyo na lang class sa calcu kung tama. Or, i-substitute nyo yung value ng x kung tama nga ba. Ay, sorry. Question so far. O, ganun din dito. Logarithm of 9 with the base x is equal to 2. O, dito tama na. Magiging x squared equals 9. And then, ayan nga, ilipat sa kabila. Gulat ako. Lipat sa kabila. So, magiging, ito nga, x squared minus 9. And then, this is difference of 2 squares, di ba? And factorize using a squared minus b squared. So magiging x plus 3, x minus 3. So ang value natin is x is equal to negative 3 and positive 3. Ngayon class, hindi tayo pwede magkaroon ng negative na number. So, di ba, ang x natin ay bawal negative. So ang kukunin lang natin is, yung 3 lang, yung positive lang. Okay? Yun po. So, bakit sir bawal yung base negative? Kasi nga bawal. Okay? Bawal mag-negative ang base. Maliwanag? Basta pag base, bawal negative. So, ito. Ito class, actually madali lang to eh. Pinahirapan pa tayo. Pwede namang, okay. Pwede naman to. So, kapag walang logarithm class, yung dalawang equation, di ba may nakita ba kayong logarithm? Wala. So, ang gagawin natin is lalagyan natin ng logarithm both sides of the equation. So, halimbawa, we have 4x is equal to 5. 4 raised to x pala. 4 raised to 2x is equal to 5. Ngayon, lagyan natin ng logarithm both. So, log 4 raised to x is equal to log 5. Pwede yan kasi apply natin yung equality. Okay, property of equality for logarithmic function. Lagyan natin ng log pareho. Ngayon, pwede ba 'to applyan ng law of logarithm yung ito? Pwede ba? Pwede ba class?
Pwede po.
Okay, sige. Anong law ang gagawin natin? Sige, anong gagawin natin kung pwede? Ano ba yung mga laws natin? Product, quotient, power. O, anong law ang gagamitin natin? Anong property siguro?
Power rule po.
Okay, power rule. Anong gagawin pag power rule? Yung exponent, ibababa natin sa baba. Ililipat natin doon sa pinakaunahan. So, magiging logarithm or x times logarithm of 4 equals logarithm of 5. Ano nga class ulit yung hinahanap natin dito class? Yung value ng x. O ngayon, paano natin mahanap yung value of x? Kung x na lang. O anong gagawin natin? Sunod na step.
Change base theorem po.
Mag-change base ba tayo?
Yung sir? Log 4 divided by log 5.
Okay, sige, ganito na lang. Di ba meron tayong x times log of 4? Paano, and ang kailangan natin yung x lang. O paano natin matatanggal yung log of 4 dito sa kabila? Sige nga. Saan ang galing yung x times log 4 dito? Di ba sa log 4 raised to x? May nilipat ko na siya dito. Ang kailangan lang natin is x. Di ba? Ngayon, paano natin hihiwalay si x dun sa log of 4?
Divided by log 4, sir.
Okay, very good. I-divide natin both sides ng log of 4 para ma-cancel yung log of 4 dun kasama ni x at nalipat si log of 4 sa kabila. Ngayon class, ito na. X is equal to logarithm of 5 over logarithm of 4. Kung ano yung magiging answer dito, class, that would be the value of our x. So sige, kunin natin ha. Logarithm of 5 divided by logarithm of 4. O kung may calcio kayo, pwede nyo itry. So yung answer is 1.16. Round off natin to the nearest 4 digits na lang. Kasi ang kasunod ay 096. So that is approximately 1.1610. So yan yung value ng x natin. Okay, may question? Yes po.
Okay lang po ba, sir, magkabaliktaran yung 5 at saka 4?
Ay, sino tanong yun? Hindi pwede. Kasi mag-iiba yung value.
Mali po yung sa kabit.
Oo, mali. Kaya, ayun. Iba yung value eh. Kinalky ko din eh. O sige. Ito lang naman, di ba so far, madadali naman yung example sa taas. Sige, gawa tayo ng same example dito. Yung tawag dito. Yung part na mag-aano tayo class. Magkakaroon tayo ng tawag dito. Maglalagay tayo, meron tayong equation. Tapos lalagyan natin ng logarithm both sides. So we have ganito. Okay, what is, kunwari, ano ba yan? Wait lang class ha. Dalawang example bigay ko ha. Kunwari, 3 raised to x equals na, wag 9. Perfect man yan. Equals 8. First step, lagyan natin ng log pareho. Log 3 raised to x equals log 8. Log 3 raised to x equals log 8. Nilagyan ng log pareho. Ngayon, kapag may exponent, ibaba. Okay? So we have x log 3 equals log 8. Anong gagawin sunod? Divide both sides by log 3. Tama? Cancel. Log 3. Ngayon, x is equal to log 8 over log 3. Plus, okay lang din naman na ito na yung final answer. Pero we need the more exact answer. So, all we have to do is to evaluate log of 8 and divide that with log of 3. So, log of 8 divided by log of 3, that would be, try nyo na lang class sa calc nyo, 1.89278. So, that would be 28. So, 1.8928. Question. May question? Nakuha na yung process? Okay, sige. Paano kapag may kasama si 3? Mali. Paano kung may kasama ng marami si exponent sa taas? Let's take for example, 4 2x minus 3 equals, anong gusto niyo? Kunwari, 8. Lagyan na ba natin ng x dito? Wag 8 kasi same same power. Ayan ba? Sige, 13. Okay. Sige, lagyan ng log pareho. So we have log of 4 raised to 2x minus 3 equals log of 13. Now, ibaba ito. Log of, Pag binaba yun, mayroon tayong we have 2x minus 3 times yun class buo. Times log of 4 equals log of 13. Simplify further. We have, multiply nila class, 2x log 4 minus 3 log 4 equals log 13. Lipat sa kabila, si ito, di ba? Wala kasing x. So magiging 2x log 4 equals log 13 plus log plus 3 log pala plus 3 log 4. Tama? O sige, anong gagawin natin para mapagsama ito? Wala tayong space. Kailangan natin ng space. Wait lang. O sige, mamaya na. O sige. Ang gagawin natin dito, class, para mapaliit siya, aangat ko muna yung 3. Okay? So, meron tayong 2x log 4 log 13 plus log 4 raised to 3. Ngayon, class, o sige nga, ano ang 4 raised to 3? 4 times 4 ilan? O ilan yung 4 raised to 3? What is 4 raised to
64, sir.
Okay, 64, sir. So we have, ano na yun? 2x log 4 equals log 13 plus log 64. Tama? Okay. Ngayon, class, 2x, di ba? 2x log 4. Anong gagawin natin para mapagsama itong dalawa? Log 16 saka log 13 saka log 64. Anong property kaya ang pwedeng or anong law pala? Anong law ang pwedeng i-apply? Kapag plus, ano ibig sabihin?
Product rule po.
Product rule. Pag product rule, pag plus ang pagitan nila, pwede nila silang pag-isahin. So tatanggalin ko yung log dito sa isa, pero ang magiging operation ng dalawa is 13 and times 64. Don't worry, class. Pag natapos ko tong explanation ng dito, class, ano ko siya ulit. I-explain ko siya ulit. Okay? So, yun. So, 2x log 4 is equal to log of 13 times 64. 13 times 64 is equal to 832. So, we have logarithm of 832. Divide both sides by log 4 muna. Divide both sides by log 4. Logarithm. Cancel na dito, di ba? So we have 2x is equal to logarithm of 832 divided by logarithm of 4. That would be 4.8502. O divide 2 pa. Diyos ko, ang haba naman to, sir. X is equal to 2.4251. And this is the answer. O sige, ulitin ko. Alam ko nakanganga na yung iba dyan. Joke lang. O sige, ulitin ko ha. Ang given natin is 4 raised to 2x minus 3 equals 13. Now, lagyan ng log parehong equation para maibaba natin yung exponent. Ngayon, by the use of power rule or power rule, yun nga, ibababa natin siya. So, magiging 2x minus 3. Pero class, we need to enclose that in a parenthesis because tandaan nyo, si 4, yung buong 4 na to, ang merong 2x minus 3. So, dapat ma-distribute natin yung 2x and 3 doon sa log 4. Okay? Ngayon, i-distribute natin 2x times log 4 saka negative 3 times log 4. That would gives us 2x log 4 minus 3 log 4. Pwedeng pagsamahin si log 13 and 3 log 4. Ngayon, ilipat ko sa kabila si negative 3 log 4. Magiging ano siya? Magiging 2x log 4. So, lipat ko sa kabila. Magiging positive, di ba? So, equals log 13 plus 3 log 4. Ngayon, si 3 iaangat ko para pwede natin pagsamahin itong dalawang log na ito. Log talaga. So ayun, baka makatulog na kayo dyan. So we have 2x log 4 equals log 13 plus log 4 raised to 3. Okay. Ano ang value ng 4 raised to 3? Yan ay 60. Sorry, wait lang. So that is 64. Ngayon, using product rule or product law, pagsamahin natin si 13 and 64. So magiging log of 13 times 64 siya. So that would gives us logarithm of 832. Ngayon, divide natin muna ng log 4 para ma-cancel si log 4 dito. Ngayon, ang value ng log ito, ang value nito is 4.8502. Meron pa tayong 2 dito sa x. Divide natin sa 2. 2, ayan, 4.8502 divide 2, that would be 2.4251. And that is the value of our x. Sige. Ito actually, class, yung marahil one of the hardest equation that we can solve in logarithm. But I don't think that I give this kind of equation. Pero just to show you the, the complexities of it, on how to solve it, and for you to have a critical thinking, if you think. Kapag di ka nag-isip, wala tayong critical thinking. Diba? So ito yung process niya. Ngayon, class, I want you to absorb this. And then, if you have questions or clarifications, or how would a step become that, sige, tanong na kayo. Para maintindihan nyo talaga. Sige, may questions ba sa natin? Sige.
Sir?
Yes, David.
Yung sa log 4 po, bakit po 3, hindi po siya negative 3?
Saan yun? Dito?
Yung sa, opo.
Wait lang. Spotlight ako Dito? Tama ba?
Yes po, sir.
Kasi David, nakita mo ito may encircle. Transpose natin buo.
Okay po.
Kung
Okay.
dito, negative 3 log 4 siya, sa kabila magiging positive na siya.
Okay. Thank you po, sir.
Okay, sige. At least clear tayo, di ba? What else? Basta class, ito ulit yung keyword. Last week ko pang sinasabi. Ang important word natin dito ulit is distribution. Naalala niyo to? Nakikita niyo ba yan? Yung may bilog at naka-highlight. Ayan. Yan class, pag binaba ko yan siya class, yung katulad ng sinabi ko, yung 4, ano yung ni-raised ba ng 4? 2x minus 3. Ibig sabihin kapag binaba ko itong part na ito, you need to distribute that doon sa 4. Kaya meron tayong 2x log 4 at negative 3 log 4. Ayan. Ngayon class, if I were to ask kung bakit natin sir nilipat itong negative 3 log 4, kasi nga gusto ko x lang yung maiwan sa kabila. And that is one way of, eliminating your, your kasama. Kailangan matanggal siya doon sa side na yon, di ba? So yon. Question. May question pa ba? O, 11 na pala. Anyway, do you have any questions? Wala na? So, wala. Timing nyo na O, yun na class. Same way goes with the inequality. Okay? Ito lang tatandaan natin. Kapag base yung x natin, dapat siya ay positive lagi. So, ayan, meron tayong let's do this class. Ayan. Sagutan. O, madali lang naman. And then we have the answer. Ay, class, ito, wag nyo na ipasa, class, ha. Ulitin ko, ang learning activity sheet class as hindi na pinapasa. Wag nyo na ipasa sorry, mali. Ulitin ko. Ang class natin, itong class natin, yung module class, yung mga let's practice, let's do this, wag nyo na ipasa. Ito yan, kasi may answer key. Yung isasabit nyo sa akin class is yung learning activity sheet. Okay? Maliwanag po. Sige, ano ba yung learning activity sheet? For this week class, though in-upload ko na yung isa, pwede nyo simulan, pero ang focus natin today is itong mga diniscuss ko. Wait lang, hanapin ko muna yun. So for this week, ang learning activity natin ngayon is number 7, di ba? Sana yun? Last 7. Bukas na. Ayan. So ito class, yung isa-submit nyo next week ba? Next week ba yung deadline? Yeah, oo. Next week, next Friday. Oh, ang haba na nun ha. Ayan po. So, itong learning activity sheet nyo, ito yung ipapasa nyo na sa akin. The rest, you don't need to submit. Okay? And again, reiterate ko lang, if you wish to submit a hard copy of this one, kasi pagod na kayo, and so, at gusto niyo talaga na hard copy, class, kahit hard copy pa rin yung sinabit sa akin, do not forget to submit sa Google Classroom. Kasi ang Google Classroom pa rin natin ang magsisilbing backup natin. Okay? Nakuha po? Kaya, ayun, katulad ng ginagawa natin, still, sa Google Classroom na lang rin kayo magsasubmit. Oh, actually nga, class number 1, oh, tingnan niyo yung number 1. Ayan, connection is unstable. Yung number 1 class, nakikita niyo ba? Yung number 1, part 1 pala, is wala dyang mahirap. Wala yung katulad na example na binigay ko sa inyo. So, yeah, maning-mani na yan sa inyo. Okay. So, may question pa ba? Sige. Sige nga, tanong pa ulit. Kung may questions. Ay, sorry. May question pa, class? Hello? So, wala. Okay. Anyone magsasabi na wala ng question? Wait lang, hindi ko naintindihan yung sinabi ni Charles. Parang... So, I consider that as ano so wala nang tanong talaga.
Sir,
Yes. Yes, Nikolai.
pati po ba sa LAS, ano po, round to the nearest 4-digit decimal po?
Yes, oo. Ganun tayo. Sige, from now on, sige, logarithm lang. Sa logarithm lang, 4-digit lang. Ay, mali. 4 decimal places lang. Okay lang. Mas gusto ko yun. Okay lang na kahit di na kayo magpasa ng hard copy, Google Classroom na lang. Oo. Okay lang. Parang may nag-open ng mic, pero hindi masyadong clear sa akin. Si Charles. Hello, Charles. Hindi kita parang choppy or what? Gusto mo kung may tanong ka ba? Type mo na lang. Ano lang, vibrations lang narinig ko. Tapos parang crackling sound. Walay na. Hello, Charles. Ayan, meron na. Anana, okay. Akala mo sinasabi ka kasi parang nagka-crack yung sound. Okay, anyway. So kung Nana class, if you have more further questions class, kanyo na lang ako. Ayan. So baka ano na rin. You may start answering your learning activity sheet. Ayan. Don't worry, Friday pa naman deadline. Sinadya ko talaga mahaba ang deadline yan para for you to absorb or to ask or let's say, kung ayaw nyo na makinig doon sa lecture na i-upload ko sa YouTube, pwede kayo mag-search sa Google or what. Okay. Basta, I want you to learn. Okay? So, if there is no more question, I think, na rin naman, di ba? So, if you are concerned, it's all about last. Sige, balik tayo sa dating gawin about last. So, if you have no question with the topic, I guess, let's call it a day. See you when I see you. Okay, goodbye, class. Bye.
Bye, sir. Thank you po.
Bye.
Bye, sir.
Thank you then.